Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your March 2020 love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Gemini. So I'm just pulling an overarching reading card for you to see what the message is for the month. Oh wow, card of rejuvenation. Now some of you might actually be going on holiday with somebody, you know, to rejuvenate. But this can also be about feeling restored, reconnecting to self, getting back to health, all of this kind of thing. You've been through a tough time in love, you know, this is a big card of getting back to your sense of self, getting your mojo back on track, all of this kind of energy. But like I said, some of you might be going on a holiday or something like that with somebody. See what else we get. What do we have? Okay. Yeah. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Beautiful. See what else we get, Gemini. Okay, what do we have, angels? What is the message for Gemini, please, in love? Message. We have new love. And I just think that's bringing you an energy injection. That is just bringing you just that new surge of sense of self. All of this kind of thing that you get with rejuvenation, but it's bringing positive transformation. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It's like setting you alight, isn't it? It is bringing transformation to your life. Interesting, Gemini. Now the cards are more specific, so like I say, it doesn't always resonate with everybody. Let's see what we get for you. So we pull 5 cards, as you know. The first card is the issue or problem in love, Gemini. The second card is how you feel about the other person. And that could be somebody who you might have an eye on in terms of a new relationship. Or if you're in a current relationship, how you feel about your other half. Third card is how they feel about you. Same rules apply. Fourth card is advice from spirit, and the fifth card is the outcome. Then we get clarifiers for the cards to go deeper into the message. So let's see what we get for you. What do we have, angel, spirits, guides? What is the problem, the issue that Gemini faces in love? Five of Wands. I'm going to pull one more for that one. Can I have one more, please? 5 of Wands. What is that struggle? Oh. Okay, Gemini. We'll go with it. We've got the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. How you feel about the other person. 7 of Swords. How they feel about you. Ace of Pentacles. Advice from Spirit. The Star. And the outcome, Gemini, we have the 9 of Swords. But I'm getting clarifiers, so let's see what we get. Okay, what do we have for Gemini, please? Angel, spirits, guides. What is the message for Gemini? In love for March 2020. Message in love for March 2020 for Gemini. Do one more shuffle. Okay, Ace of Swords and other cards. The challenge you face in love. King of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more for that one. Ace of Cups. The Seven of Swords, Gemini. Four of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Let's pull one more for that one. Nine of Cups. The Star. Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords, Gemini. We have that, the Hierophant, card of Taurus. There's quite a bit of Taurus energy in this reading. I'm going to pull one more for that one. Knight of Swords. This is you. Bottom of the deck we have the Strength card, Gemini. And by the sounds of it, by the looks of it, you've needed to really find your power and strength here. You know, the Taurus energy is really strong. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. We have the card of Struggle. This can be sometimes about competition, but this is a kind of egotistical energy. It can be a me too energy. So one person wanting more attention than the other person, you know, and there's an imbalance in who gives and who receives. This can also be about other people interfering in a relationship too, but it can be about where you've struggled, or both of you have struggled with a situation or with each other. It could be to do with this, the Ace of Swords. This is a card of victory, but it's also the card of truth. It might be the truth sets you free. You know, the Ace of Swords is a new beginning. I feel for some of you there could be a new beginning in love, or opening up to new love now. The Ace of Swords has the crown at the top. This is where you're connecting to your own power, your own self-identity, who you are. And this is given to you by God the Divine from the universe, having climbed a lot of mountains and gone through a lot of challenges. It's the warrior's sword, but it's also air energy. It's the power of air, Gemini, and you are an air sign. Everything is becoming clear. You're getting crystal clear clarity on your situation and understanding how to move forward in the situation. It might be you're breaking free of what the relationship was before. Because for some of you, you're moving on to the new. You know, the Knight of Wands is somebody who follows new passions. It's a card of Sagittarius. And again, we have Venus in Taurus, which is the beginnings of something new, embracing the new, the Empress. Now, she can be the birth of a new child. She can also be the birth of new love in your life. And this is somebody who just has their passions to move on, get back on the horse and charge ahead towards something that is going to bring more fulfillment, more growth, greater passion in their life. I feel some of you with new love being here that is transforming your life for the better. You are just bringing your sword down and breaking free of whatever's gone on in the past. And it is within your mind, which is the sword's energy, as well as in your external environment, setting you free. Now, the Empress is something, the budding of something that can grow. So it might well be that you have an opportunity or the promise of something that can grow. Now, a Taurus plays a part in this. So the King of Pentacles may be offering love. It might be what you're charging towards. Obviously, because the cards have come out together in 4, it might also be what you've struggled with. You might have struggled with a Taurus energy in love. You know, separately, the King of Pentacles is somebody who, I mean, I'm just feeling a Taurus. You know, we've got Venus in Taurus, we've got Taurus here, we've got Taurus at the end. We've got Power of Earth, which is them, how they feel about you, you know. I just feel there's massive earth energy here. King of Pentacles is somebody who is the success of their suit. They're very good in terms of business and career. They excel in money and career in particular, and bringing stability and success to their life. What they generally say is what you can trust. They are honest. They speak their truth. All of this kind of energy. They mean what they say. Because they're solid. They're trustworthy. You can trust this energy. I feel for some of you, there could be... With the cards on the table, you might be getting over or putting something behind you. I'm feeling really strongly with the Taurus energy. You know, I can't get past that as a reader, so obviously means something for some of you. In love, the Ace of Cups is opening up to new love as well, but it can say that you've struggled with these cards on the table in love with a Taurus or an earth sign. And it is time to embrace the new, something that where you lack for nothing, you know. The Empress is somebody who lacks for nothing. I certainly feel for some of you that, you know, the Ace of Cups is emotional renewal, emotional rebirth, moving on from something as well. So I feel for some of you there is something about breakthroughs, breaking free of something that has been challenging, Gemini. And moving on emotionally. Oh yeah, actually, that is true. So I'm just downloading again. So, yeah, moving on heart and mind. Heart, mind and soul even. Because this is divine love and light being showered on you. You know, you are the vessel of the Ace of Cups. I just feel some of you are just breaking free to a new beginning. You're done with the situation. You're getting back on the horse and you're charging ahead. And not looking back in whatever context this is. And you're moving on in the heart and mind as well. So, powerful energy. You're being told, Gemini, it is time for you to be open to receive. The Four of Cups can be when you're emotionally drained and you're not ready. You don't feel ready to open up to new experiences, new love, new uplifting energy, making space for the new, all of this kind of energy, because you're just done, you're bored, there's apathy. You can be emotionally drained. You just don't have the emotional engagement to open up to new experiences. And this can be about self-sabotage, the Seven of Swords. So I feel for some of you, this is... There could be somebody new coming into your life here. But I do feel you, because what you've been through, you're holding yourself back. If you've been deceived in the past, let down in the past, you're stopping it from letting you moving forward. And that's why you're being told now is the time to break free of whatever this was. Because this is the divine nudge card, Gemini. It is time to move forward. It is time to open up to the new. There could be a new opportunity, somebody in your life who is offering you something that you can trust. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, again. You know, you've got the you've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Ace of Cups, and now you've got the Ace of Pentacles, 3 aces. This is something solid that you can trust. This is being given to you by God, the divine, the universe. This can be a connection, a person offering you something. This is how the other person feels about you. They want to offer you a new beginning. They see you. There's something, the potential to build on for the long term. That is the Pentacles energy. It is our relationships, our foundational relationships that we build on for the long term. This person means what they say, all of this kind of energy. So there is a window of opportunity here that's opening for you, Gemini. Or a door that's opening, however you want to see that. And you know, you are their heart's desire. You know, they absolutely feel connected to you on such a deep level. They see the potential in this, but do you know what? It's hard work and they're wondering whether to give up. I'm sorry, you know, Mercury retrograde really affecting me this month. I don't know why. I'm doing this reading, when is it? When Mercury retrograde just begins. And honestly, it's really affecting my throat when I do Gemini and Virgo. But anyway, this person is wondering whether it's too much like hard work, you know. They've been putting the effort, the energy into something. This is somebody following their passions. But they're wondering at the 11th hour, do they just, is it achievable? Is it going to happen? Do they just give up? But, you know, they see you as their hopes, wishes and dreams coming true. They wish it to come true. They want this relationship, but you are just not available, understandably, for what you've been through. The advice from Spirit is you are being given blessings. Now, this is the Divine Wish Fulfillment card as well, Gemini. Whatever this opportunity is, it's a blessing from the universe. And I will say the star in this pentacle is a blessing that's been given to you by God, the Divine Universe as well. So there are blessings here in this reading. And it is time for you to find new growth, reconnect to who you are. Your self-identity, Gemini, because stand in your truth and find direction again, because that's what the star is, a card of Aquarius, finding direction again, having new hope. It is time to dream again, dare to dream, dare to wish, all of this kind of energy, because it is time when the star appears. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a card of hope. This with the Strength card, you are powerful enough to overcome whatever you faced in the past and put it behind you. This again is another card of victory, the Six of Wands. It is time to put something behind you. It has taught you, it's allowed you to discover what you're made of. The Wands energy is our power, our potential, our passion. And the Six of Wands for me as a reader is just, you know, when you overcome a challenge and you've been tested, and you come through victorious, which is this card, you're just like, bring it on now, bring it on. Because it doesn't matter whatever comes your way. You've already been tested and found to be the victor. So you've already overcome a challenge once. And this person doesn't really care what comes ahead because they've already discovered what they're made of. And this is just, you're being told to bring it on now, open up to the new. Gemini, the Mars in Gemini card, your card. If you allow yourself to focus on negativity, that negativity will stack up in your inner world, like the swords on that wall. You know, it will disrupt your sleeping patterns. This is the card of the insomniac. It will disrupt your routine, your health, your mental health, all of this kind of thing. Stop you from getting perspective on a situation. That is the destructive force of this energy here, Mars in Gemini. It is time for you to tap into your own power in order to bring positive change. This is an 8, the major arcana 8. Change can happen when you tap into your inner strength, your inner power to overcome challenges that you faced. You know, because there's a message from Spirit here that you can overcome and be the victor of this challenge. It is time for you to tap into your strength, your inner strength, to overcome your adversities, your fears in your external environment. And the Strength card appears when the power is within you. Like I said, it might be with the Taurus, you know, the Hierophant, the Taurus energy. Won't be for everybody there, but it keeps on appearing, this sign. The Hierophant is also about where you're searching for meaning. You know, in this energy you might well be, oh, what's it all about? What am I supposed to do? How do I move forward? You know, why does it happen to me? All of this kind of energy, you know. And I just think where you've lacked perspective, this is a big card of have faith in yourself. Ask for spiritual faith for those of you who are spiritual, because you are going to get perspective. You are going to get your head around something. And the Knight is the card of change. You know, when you really get that perspective, when you start seeing things clearly. The Knights are also the direction cards. Getting direction back in your life brings swift change in your inner world, but also in your external world. Allows you to move forward, move on from a situation. In your own element, Knight of Swords is Gemini. So I just think whatever negativity you've been through, Gemini, you're getting on top of it by tapping into your strength, having faith in who you are, and pushing through. You know, this is a real card of just making the right decisions, choices, getting perspective on a situation, seeing the path forward and just going, moving on. Can be about getting back on your horse, you know, all of this kind of energy. Like I said, I think it's very much linked with this break free, you know, breaking free of the past, possibly going towards this new opportunity that somebody is offering you now. It's very powerful. Now the Knights are also their own rescuers. So I feel for some of you, this is where you're being your own hero. And I don't say that lightly, you know, because this energy is tough. And you're just thinking, I'm done with this now. I'm done with feeling down. I'm done with not getting perspective. I'm done with the negativity owning me. It is time to just put it behind me and move on. And I do feel for some of you, that's what you're moving on from. It is powerful. Now you could be moving on, you know. Yeah, Taurus will play a part in your life. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to pull a final card to finish off the reading, Gemini. What do we have, Angel Spirits Guides, for Gemini for March 2020? What do we have for Gemini, please, in love? March 2020. What is the final message Gemini needs to hear, please? Thank you. Yeah. You know, be true to yourself, absolutely. And that's why I think the rejuvenation is coming here, because you are finding yourself again, the star, you standing in your true light. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Yeah. And I just think you are finding the answers, you are getting perspective. And there's a big positive shift here when you do. It could be towards, like I said, new love coming into your life. There is some opportunity here, but you have to break free of something first in order to accept it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful month for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.